Hello YouTube, Desert Fox here with another Rome 2 commentary. I will be the Bowie today, and my opponent, Sith Viper from my clan Sith, will be Epirus, and this is the Battle of the Pyramids. Now, for army compositions, I have one of my favorite Bowie builds, an Oathsworn on each flank with 4 sword followers in the middle, 3 Celtic slingers, 3 heavy horse, 2 axe warriors on each flank, backed up by 2 levy freemen on each flank. Now, this seems like a really quantity-based army, but it's actually extremely strong if you use it right. The Sword Followers act as a good center, while the Oathsworn will destroy any flank unit sent at them, except even probably Royal Peltis and Praetorian Guard could beat them. I'm not sure. I haven't fought them for a while. And the Axe Warriors, they can either support a cav fight if my heavy horse need it, excuse me, or they can flank around and do what they do best, which is AP damage and destroy anything. Now, Piper's army is, I wouldn't call it a standard Epirus army, I guess. He has 3 levy pikemen up front, with a Hellenic Royal Guard, well, don't see those much. Hellenic Royal Guard and a hoplite behind with, I think, yeah, he has 2 Theros spears on either flank, backed up by Royal Peltis, a very potent unit. He has 3 Citizen Cav, which he is going wide on the flanks. And I believe he has, yep, 5 Peltis. Now, just like my battle against him when he was Galatia, I was actually really scared of these Peltis, because they are very strong. 65 armor, and that 40 melee defense. You know, Peltis, I think we're used to from patch 14, you know, you just hit them with any cav unit and they die. But now in this patch, they will pretty much hold against any cav unit for a long while, and they will be able to get support. And they are still very strong for their price. Their missile damage especially, and I was very worried because my sword followers, I really don't want them to take a lot of damage. I mean, I need them for this fight. And pretty much my plan here is, I saw these pikes and I was like, I'm going to put the levy freeman up front. I think I did that. I'm not sure, but I was going to put some units up front. Just make the levy pikes have to stay there, and if they split off, then attack them in the rear. And send every unit to the side, flank, destroy everything. And I'm going to use my Celtic slingers to make him come forward. Now, Celtic slingers, he told me later he was afraid. He was kind of afraid of the damage they could do, and he just attacked. Which I guess I'm kind of spoiling it for you. But he attacks because of these Celtic slingers. I really wouldn't worry about them much. I guess he does only have levy pikes, which their armor is pretty abysmal. So I guess I really could do a lot of damage to him. But I would have rushed my pelts up front, just killed the crap out of these slingers, and that would have forced me to attack. I would have pike rushed, and there probably wouldn't have been much I could do. His skirmishers could just kill my skirmishers and force me either to retreat or have to attack. Now, he didn't do that, so I'm basically able to run free with my slingers and do whatever I want with them. Which they haven't really done much of an effect. Celtic slingers will probably never get you that many kills. They're just an annoyance and a baiter unit for me. And they can be used to good effect to actually sometimes even kill Balearic slingers. It just depends on how your opponent uses them. That's only happened on a few occasions. I'm really scared of these Peltis, and I'm really scared of these Theros Spears, because we all know what kind of machine guns Theros Spears are. But with these Axe Warriors, I really don't have to worry about the Theros Spears. Now here's what I was planning on doing. I was just sitting here thinking, and Piper will have to rush. So my plan is, use the Oathsworn on each flank to engage his Royal Peltist, and use my Axe Warriors to engage his Theros Spears so they cannot throw javelins. Use my Cav to ward off any of his Cav, and basically pull my infantry back, and let my bait units of Levy Freeman take up any javelin fire he has. Basically, my Levy Freeman's whole job is just to soak up any damage he can throw at me and hold off his pikes while I flank. My slingers, they're just kind of a meh unit, so we'll see what they do. So anyway, right here, I use my Levy Freeman to hold his pikes. I probably shouldn't have done this because they can throw javelins. But now I'm doing what I was telling you here. I'm pulling around the flank. My Axe Warriors, one of them's going to engage his Royal Peltis. That's a fight it'll do pretty okay in. Not great, but not bad either. Anyway, it's going to engage his Royal Peltis, and then I'll bring in my Oathsworn and a Sword Follower. This Axe Warrior gets stuck here. I engage Piper Citizen Cav with my Heavy Horse, and now I'm just splitting my troops down the middle. He's using his Peltis to kill my Levy Freeman, so they aren't being used on a very good target. And right here, I'm engaging his citizen cav with my cav, and I'm pulling all my troops around the flanks, just attacking his royal peltast. And right here, I'm kind of forced to blob by this royal peltast right here. And it just becomes a kind of forced blob. I use this sword follower to tie up this levy pikeman. And now I'm going to bring this Oathsworn around the flank. Excuse me. Around this flank, I'm doing very well against this royal peltast. Now that my Oathsworn's in here, my axe warriors are doing well. My heavy horse is coming around here, and I'm going to rear charge the citizen cav. This axe warrior is fighting these Thero spears. It's just a fight it will do pretty well at, and these sword followers will come to reinforce later. Now his pikes have destroyed my levy freeman, and his cav's going to get my slingers. But as I said, my slingers are more of a bait unit. I really don't care about them. They are more to just bait him to attack in the beginning. Now right here I am blobbed against one royal peltast, and it does allow him to get Thero spear javelins in, but they really didn't do much, and his royal peltasts are just unsupported. He didn't support them right, and now they're dying. Now right here, this cav fight, I think he's gonna reinforce with citizen cav, so I can't remember if I lose or win. Right here, both flanks breaking through the Thero spears. His levy pikes can't do a thing because they're not maneuverable. And if I get any cav free, I can just hit his peltast and keep them from firing. I won't kill them because they're so heavily armored. But now they're kind of vulnerable. I can move my soldiers around anywhere. This flank really not, but this flank's so open I can attack them with troops. Right here he gets a clean charge of my heavy horse. And I'm not able to do anything about it. Right here, just beautiful volley of javelins right here. Doesn't do a whole lot to my Oathsworn. Wait, holy crap, yeah, it's starting to. But now I'm going to charge in. He's going to try and use his hoplites to stop that, but he doesn't really pull his peltast back, so they are going to get caught. Right here, my slingers are regrouping. Some of my levy freemen are coming back, and I'm pulling them back in. Trying to avoid a Selenic Royal Guard out here with my heavy horse. And I'm going to try to sneak it around and get to this blob. Right here he's got Thero spears, and I'm tired of those things throwing javelins, so I'm going to charge them. They've been a total annoyance this whole fight. They haven't really done a lot of damage, I just don't like them being there. So anyway, right here, I've got troops free everywhere. I've destroyed both of his flanks. His center can't do much since his pikes. And he's blobbed up all of his skirmishers right here, which I'm going to get my heavy horse into, which won't kill them, but it will keep them from firing. Take a look right here. Not very many kills. And my heavy horse is going to get stuck in there, but look at this. Sword follower, axe warrior, Oathsworn, and axe warrior. Sword follower, sword follower. 6 free units to come around his flanks. And I'm even pulling my general out of here now because there's no point in him fighting those hoplites when he can just flank around. So now Piper's whole infantry line is completely blobbed. His peltasts cannot do anything because they are blobbed in by a heavy horse. The Selenic Royal Guard are not in pike formation, and now they're going to get surrounded by axe warriors and sword followers, which is something you really don't want happening when you're out of pike formation. My Oathsworn's going to flank these Thero spears, make sure they route faster. And now I'm just going to complete this round. Right here, I'm going to pull up these sword followers. This one's going to flank this Thero spear. This one is going to just destroy that levy pikeman with fire at will. He does get a Thero spear behind here, route my sword follower. But at this point, it really doesn't matter. This battle is over. I know that's kind of predetermined, but I mean that's kind of a little too early to say. But his peltasts, he isn't pulling them out. They're stuck there. He's not doing anything with them. They're stuck, and they can't affect the battle. His pikes and Thero spears are slowly being destroyed. These units aren't going to be able to do anything, because I'm counter-charging to make sure they don't get behind this blob. And his general is slowly but surely dying without causing much damage. And now I have 4 more units free, and make that 5 with this unit. So there's really nothing Piper has left to do. This whole army is going to be destroyed by the power of the Boii. Now I think this. I'm not going to. I hope I'm not sounding rude to Piper, and if I am, I apologize. But I think this battle was already predetermined. His army was okay, but I probably would have brought Cretan archers or Rhodian slingers instead of so many peltasts. The peltasts do have a lot of armor. They are very good at holding, but they just don't really have the damage they used to. I mean, they have low ammo, only 32 attack and 12 armor piercing. And really, if I engage him fast and I attack them with something else, he really can't do anything with them, and he was blobbing them. So I would have brought the Cretan archers. I would think they're a much better investment. They can do a lot more damage. They have twice as much ammo. I just think they're all around a better unit. They even have more attack, so I probably would have used them. Excuse me. But then again, like I said earlier, my army is a very potent, very good Boii army. It's basically engage your enemy from the front, destroy his flanks with Axe Warriors, because Axe Warriors are extremely good units that'll destroy practically anything from the rear. But yes, that was a costly victory for me. And most of it was because of my Dead Slingers and Freemans, I think. Now, Sword Followers all did very well. Over 100 kills on each of them. Oathsworn, very good. Axe Warriors, they did their purpose, which was to engage Royal Peltist and the Theros Spears. Two of them did very well. Slingers did what they needed to. Levy Freemen, they actually did pretty well. 40 and 43 kills, that's nice. Heavy Horse, they did what I needed them to, which was kill his cab, basically. Now let's look at his cab. 271 kills, that's really good, but then again, it was just on Celtic Slingers, so maybe not. His Peltist did okay, 2 with over 60 kills, but that's just really not going to be able to do much. 1 Pike with 116, that's really good, but then again, they were hitting Levy Freeman. His Royal Peltist did abysmal. They just had too many units right on top of them, especially with Oathsworn. And I think I popped Headhunt, so they were just had no chance. Theros Spears, 2 did good. 2 really didn't. And his Hellenic Royal Guard, I would actually have brought a Shield Bearer. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Epirus can bring a Shield Bearer, actually. I never use Epirus anymore, so I'm not entirely sure. But if you could, I would have brought a Shield Bearer, or just brought one of these Royal Peltists as my gen, and use the extra leftover money for more cab, maybe some Thessalians. Thessalians probably would have been a very good choice here. They can do a lot of damage to units like Axe Warriors on the charge. I mean, they're very good units. But that's just my opinion. Very good game to Piper. I always love playing with you. It's a lot of fun, buddy. Anyway, this is the Desert Fox, signing off.